Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. Well, last time we spent some time and built a upgraded capacitor bank, and we hollowed out a mountain by which we will put our new reactor. Which we're going to start working on the reactor today. We might not finish it. We're going to start working on it, but I'm going to show you what I did off camera first. But we're going to move this thing over to the other area soon. But yeah, we're going to basically dismantle this one in the process and stuff like that. But we need a lot of pieces first before we do it. Let me show you what I've done first. I don't have a teleport there for some odd reason. I don't know why. I guess I'm crazy that way or something. First off, you'll notice the lack of chickens and the lack of the chicken building. That's because I got rid of it. Most chickens are in monster balls. Locked away. Some of them are in here, sorted out. Most of them are just stored in chests. I killed a couple, pretty much, because I didn't want to. These are the colored chickens, and there's my cows, my sheep, my horse is in there. Obviously, you saw him in there, so he's chilling out there. And I got rid of some of the pins because they just take up too much space, and it's kind of tacky looking and all that good stuff. So yeah. Get rid of all this. It's completely taken down. I wasn't using it anyway. I'll build a better mob grinder, a compiled mob grinder to fit the auto spawners. To be better anyway. You can see I went ahead and extended this path out this way. I'm actually growing nature essence in order to make mossy stone to make the bridge that I want to build across here into mossy stone bits. So I'm working on that. So, and I did this. You can see that there's an entrance here. I decided to build it off camera because it's basically just lining the building with some type of decoration blocks. It's made with laboratory blocks and factory blocks, chiseled, of course. And obviously, I used the architecture craft to have the rounded corners to make some type of lovely entrance. But yeah, I said I wanted to use the caution box, and I did. Also, I have the orange lamps from Additionally Additions. You can see that it says orange lamps on. Over here, buried here somewhere. If I can find it. Let me find this. Let me find it. Somewhere over here. Which one is it? Is it this one? I'll find it. Oh, here it is. There it is. If I flip this switch and go down here, the lamps will be off. There is a called a lamp controller there. It will turn them on and off, which is fantastic. You know, it's a thing. We'll turn them all on, and I didn't turn them all on. Look at that. Like a crazy person, I did not flip all of them back on. So now it's back on. So, nope. So now they're back on, and they light the entire place. So it's just a really orange and yellow stripy thingy. And you can see that I've already laid out where the corners of the reactor shall be. And yeah, this is a pretty decently large room. That's all. You can see I extended the lamps all the way up to the ceiling. So it's not fully lit. It won't ever be fully lit. Not that way. I'll have to put some lamps. I'll have to put these little lights of mine around, but this is where my reactor will sit, which will be fantastic. It'll just be from these corners. It's not going to be a super duper awesome mega reactor. I've made bigger. It's not the max size or anything, but it's going to be a reactor that'll be useful. The fact that it'll also be using resident ender as a cooling thing is another thing coming. I'm also going to have some scaffolding running down here on this level because this will be the height, I do believe, for decoration and stuff. Switched into the wall. That was really interesting. So yeah, let's leave this room and we'll start making all the pieces. So as I said, we need some resident ender to do the cooling stuff, which is great and fantastic. I'm actually not hearing any sound. I can't hear it now. Okay, maybe my sound's just not up very high. So I need a Fluid transposer. Is this a fluid transposer? No, it's a resonant furnace. I have so much stuff in the way. We need to pick some of these up. There you go. We'll pick these up and move them because I don't need them right now. We're going to put them in here. Oh, lag-tasticness. I don't know why it's lagging. I have no idea. Alloy smelter. I need to pick these up, I suppose. I don't really need these here. This can move. That can move. Anything in here that I need? This is my upgrades, so this can move as well. I was going to store these into a chest. This has been a long time overdue to move these things anyway. So we're going to just store all this crap in this chest, and we'll sort through it at another time. We'll also move that stuff. I need these atom conduits. Not for this project, but for another. And so, alright, so we have this section that I built and cleaned up. The one that makes rail bits and the one that makes treated wood. I don't have it exporting the treated wood into an interface yet. I need to do that, but I don't have it going into there. And these are my old little setup. I can actually break that one as well because I don't need that little capacitor bank anymore. But I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. But one thing I do want to do is make the bases. So I need to make, it's called Extreme Reactor, isn't it? I'll just type Reactor. Let's just type Reactor. Reactor. It's reactor casing. There you go. I gotta make a lot of these things. I have some graphite, but I don't have many. I have some already in here. So I've got these, and I have these. I have these. I don't need those yet. With these, and I need to make a whole lot more of these. I need graphite bars. Okay. I need a lot of graphite bars. Graphite. And I have it where I can craft these. So let's craft 512. That's like a party. Yeah. Look at that started. And meanwhile, we're going to go lay these out on basically the corners to an extent. I need to set a waypoint over there, a teleport point, because it's a lot easier for me to get back and forth from there to here. So I need to add new reactor room and lock it. And now I can go. I need to delete some of these. Anytime they have more than one thing next to each other. Reactor room, and up at the very top is home. Yeah. Okay. So let's place the corners where they actually go. I wanted to give me some walking room. It doesn't matter what actual tabs there, because it actually is irrelevant because you're not ever going to see it anyway. So there is that. And the rest of it is going to extend around this way as well. I feel like I've built a reactor on camera before. But this is going to be the moving of the reactor. Now, I've got a lot of reactor casing in the other place. So, once I've realized how much I need, I can actually turn off my power after I make the pieces. Here we go. Let's break all those lights and let us do this. Alright, so there's that right now. That's as high as I can go at the moment. So let's relight the floor so nothing spawns in the meanwhile. So we're getting the base of my reactor laid. Meanwhile, I need to, as I said, get started on making the filling, the resident ender and stuff like that, because I'm going to have resident ender as a coolant. I'm not going to have a super weird fancy. I'm not going to do like I did downstairs. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to have, not that I need, let's get a magma crucible. The thing I need, or the thing I want, is to be able to make more power than this is making. This thing's making a lot of power. This thing's making a good bit for what it is. But this one is cool with diamonds. And it's kind of inefficient. It actually burns fuel. Luckily I make fuel like it's candy. I have good bits stored, so it's good. I may have to get another capacitor bank for the moment and like store a whole lot of power up and just give enough to run the computer until I can get everything done, because it's kind of weird. I can't make a tin gear. Why can I not make a tin gear here, guys? There we go. Let's make a tin gear. Because it's just what I need. It's just things I need. Let's make this thing. And I'm like going quiet for a minute because for some reason I can't make this thing without it being a pain in the butt. All right, basic magma crucible. How do you upgrade a basic magma crucible? I know you used to make machine frames in different iterations. Now it's probably different because this is a higher thing. So I need to get a lot of ender pearls. And they stacked 64 this time, and I need a barrel. Not a barrel, a tank. Oh, it's not a tank, it's a drum. I'll get the right thing in a minute. We're going to use a reinforced large drum, which means I need this one. We need two of these. Bloop, bloop. And we need one of these, which needs two of these. And one of these. And so we need this, which is made now. And now we need this. Reinforced large drum. And this will allow me to export the fluid out. I'm not sure if it will export without a pipe. We'll see. I need overclockers and stuff in this thing, so automation required. Yeah, I'll probably need some sort of stuff. Oh no, it went in automatically. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got resident ender being made into the large drum. So give it a long while and we'll be good on that front. But meanwhile, we need to make the reactor casings. Maybe that's enough. I'm not sure. We'll find out, I suppose. I don't know. We will see. So now I gotta finish the floor, build up the sides, and I want to have reactor glass this time. I know I don't have reactor glass in the other one, but, you know. I may not even worry about salvaging the pieces for the other one, because it's a lot of hassle to try to salvage the pieces when I can just make new ones. Alright. Hey, it's telling me I need at least one control rod, guys. Alright. Alright, so that's how I want it. I don't really know how that actually is, but that's how high I want it. I don't really know the dimensions of this room. Obviously I was counting before, but I don't remember the counting now. I need a lot of glass because that's a lot of glass. I promise you that much. Yeah, it's great and fantastic and fantastic. All right, so let's go get some more reactor casing. See where it is on the resonator. It takes up 4 to make 1 bucket. It's got 1 bucket. Yeah, it's slow, so I'll have to do that off camera. That's why I said I don't think we'll have everything done today, because I know that had to be done, which would take time. So let's get some reactor glass while I'm here too. Reactor glass here. So it takes reactor casing as well. So let's make a lot of casing. All right. So I need a lot of more graphite. So let's make some more. And let's make some glass. We got 2 stacks of glass. I accidentally made stable glass. Why do I not have any glass? What the heck is this used for? Nothing. It's just called stable glass. Why do I have no glass? I should have tons of glass. I don't have any glass. It's not going in here. That's interesting. I've had a glass chicken all this time and I've not have any glass. It's really peculiar. Interesting. All this time my chicken's been laying glass and it's not picking up or something. Cool. That's nice to know. Alright. So it's telling me again that I need 1 control rod. Fortunately for it, I'm not done yet. It'll be fantastic. And it'll have more than 1 control rod. It'll have several. I don't know exactly how I want to lay it out yet. So, that's the thing. How do I want to lay it out? I don't know. Alright. So there's the basic structure, which is the framework. Now I need to lay out how I want to have the fuel rods. I don't want them touching the outside. I think I'm going to leave a gap, a 2x2 gap. So I'm going to have that there. So this is that. So this is a 2x2, which is there. A 2x2 gap here. A 2x2 gap here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have little cores of 4. I have to make more fuel rods to even lay out this thing. And then I'm going to have a little core of 4 here. I can do the same thing here. And I can have little dots of little cores. I have a lot of 2 there, a lot of 2 there. I have lots of cores of 2, lots of cores of 4. Or do I want to do it that way? Or do I want to do it more like a line between these? A block, and then I'll like fix it up from there. I know there's a website you can get on and mess with the big reactors. I don't know if it goes for extreme reactors as well. Because I know the mod is different in each version. I kind of like that. And I'm probably going to do diamonds all on the outside and do the resin ender on the inside. Or do I want to do diamonds on the inside and do resin ender on the outside? I want to have dual cooling system. Like a core or something. I think I'm going to do like a core of diamond all on the outside. And do resin ender all on the inside. I would have to do less liquid. I'm gonna get like cryo. That would be a pain in the butt, though. It'd be a very long process. Extremely long process. Like it would take me like literally forever, because Galakrothium places one block and one block and one block. It would have to literally take however that thing's tall by however many blocks that I choose to make. Sorry, I fell downstairs because I noticed I was in that cave that's underneath my house. Alright. Okay. Alright. So, we need some fuel rods. Bam. Okay, come on. Alright. So there's some, so I can get this laid out. And we'll figure out exactly how I want to lay out the thing. Once I figure out how I want to lay out the actual... I know what I can do. Have rings of quills. In fact, let me pick these up. I know I wanted to have it 2 away, but I think I'm only going to have 1 away. Alright, let's pick this up. Let's place this down. Boom. Right, I think I'm going to have it 1 away. Like right here. And then I'm going to do the cluster of 4 and do the line. So 1 away, the cluster of 4. And the cluster of 4, and connect them like so. So there's that. Okay, and then we're going to cluster of 4, cluster of 4, connect. I'm out of rods in my hand. The whole point of a reactor is first you heat it and then you cool it. I think that's pretty cool. I like that design. I like it. I'm not sure how efficient it is, but yeah, that's my design. That's my reactor time. And we can have all these things filled with liquid cooling, and it'd be great. Not sure how many buckets that is. I really don't care. I don't have any glass, so I'm going to just pop that there. That's the one piece I actually have. So I can raise these up now. Out. Okay. So not all of it went up. I have to remember. I'll have to pop that as well. Cool. In fact, let's pop these things and fix it real quick. Like that. That way they still can pick up when I raise the other side up with the builder's wand, so it's not quite so derpy. So we have a step 1 to our reactor. So it's a long time coming in our lovely orange and yellow room of Doom. We have the process of building a reactor is a go. We're underway. Reactor number 3, 4. This is like the 5th one, isn't it? Reactor number like 5 underway. But it's a lot bigger. It should hold a power for the rest of the time. It'll be more efficient run by stuff. Liquid cooling. It'll be great. And also I can branch off of these walls right here and have a whole thermal pile party if I want to, and how we can have thermal piles and all sorts of different types of power in this power wing of things, which is pretty cool. I can even go below for the thermal piles. It's no big deal, which is great because thermal piles do make a lot of power if I use blazing pyrotheum and Gillet cryotheum. So just a matter of making that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Halfway through with this reactor, I'm gonna let the resident ender build up. So I'm gonna AFK in front of it and just tend the resident ender. I'm also going to let my nature essence build up so I can work on my bridge. So next week we'll continue working on the lovely reactor, and the bridge will be complete. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know if I can build it. But yeah, just want to leave it. I'll see you all next time. Bye.